you got, and I want to take it there, man, as far as, man, the Nation of Domination era, man. Again, I just been a fan of just even your entrance, man, as far as into the Nation of Domination, man. Do you feel like that run itself was one of the best runs for black wrestlers in the WWE, WWF?
Yeah, and in the history of the black athlete in pro wrestling, not just from the main event status or the money that was made during that time, but the prestige of being a main event wrestler at WrestleMania. Yes. That's the standard. When you get to WrestleMania and your name is at the top of the bill, you made it. And I was able to do that on 3 different occasions, which, most people don't get one. And not just, no black people.
Right.
Ron Simmons, opened the door for the black athlete to be a world champion. I wish it would have happened at a WrestleMania, but it didn't until Kofi Kingston. And I was able to do it to get there, but I got an injury and I didn't get to be the number 1 main event match at WrestleMania. And until I faced The Undertaker in WrestleMania 22, and that just lifted me to a level that, a lot of people never thought was possible for the African American wrestler.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, as a black kid watching it, right? Y'all were the people I gravitated to, because it's like, you put it on, it's like the Nation Domination. You got
just
a bunch
like
of group
I
of
was
black.
that way with Junkyard Dog. I was that way with Coco Beware and in the WWE. But we also here in Texas,
right?
Like we had Iceman Kings Parsons.
Right.
I gravitated to the African American wrestler. Andre the Giant was the only wrestler that transcended the color line to me at that point, because he was a big, giant dude, and it transcended everything. Andre was different than everybody else.
I just had to ask you, what were some of the challenges that you faced as a black wrestler? Like, because I was watching the Tiger Woods documentary, right? And he was like, at one point, he couldn't play at Augusta because it was white only. Right. And then him coming as a black player, it changed that. What do you think Nation of Domination was able to change as far as black wrestlers? Because now you see a bunch of black wrestlers,
Well, I did that intentionally. That was all intentional. Big Cat Ernie Ladd, the first thing he said to me when he saw me was, "Hey man, don't mess it up for everybody black after you."
Yeah, you're right.
He said that there was a lot of African American wrestlers that was about them and them only, and they never took the other black people along for the ride. Yeah. And that I just couldn't go through my life and that be an issue. So I wanted to be an example.
No, definitely.
And I would go and tell the African American wrestlers what was going on in the boardroom. I would go tell them what was going on with what was being planned for the future and how the company wanted to be represented.
Exactly.
And I was on time. I didn't do drugs or drink. I was reliable.
There you go.
And in order for you to get a shot at being the guy, you almost have to not have a weakness.
Very true.
And I had weaknesses, but I had to disguise those weaknesses and eliminate them in a lot of ways. And I was able to do that. And in that process, I was able to teach other people how to come together with what I was doing to make them a complete wrestler too. And a lot of the African American talent that are in the pro wrestling world today, they'll tell you, I don't have to say it. Yeah. They'll tell you that I'm the reason that that's possible, because Ron Simmons and I being champions and being in the same group together, Ron was like, man, you can do stuff that I can't do because of your education, because of your understanding of other systems. And I just listen, man. Like that's basically it. Our pride keeps us from taking advice like it's our idea.
Right.
It don't have to be my idea. I don't have to be the only one to eat off it. I don't have to be the only one that got put in front of the press, because I'm going to mention the people that helped me along the way.
There you go.
And that everybody get together and have success.
Shout out RealLyfeStreetStarz, nigga. Move it. Hey.